Hey, what's up guys, it's Fifa here and welcome to this inform Andy Carroll review. In the comments below, let me know who you'd like me to review next. It can't be Ronaldo or Ibra sadly, as I don't have the coins for either of them two, so I do apologise for that. But anyway, if you could leave a like this video, that would be very much appreciated, and let's get into it. Inform Andy Carroll, as you can see, I kind of paid 60k for him. I've lost, I think he's like half of that now, so that's a bit of a shame. But 6 games, 8 goals and 3 assists. I was actually quite looking forward to using Andy Carroll because his normal card's pretty OP in the air, and yeah, I just knew that he'd be pretty good at hold-up play, and to be honest, he was pretty good at hold-up play. If you do like to cross, definitely use him in a one-strike formation and just keep whipping into him. But I do feel he could do a decent job at centre-forward in a false 9 if need be. Going into the in-game stats, as you can see, 95 strength. That is looking pretty awesome. As you can see, 51 balance, and that did affect him, to be honest, because he was getting pushed about onto the floor a bit, but when he was holding up play, he was decent at it. But as I say, he did get shoved to the floor when he was making runs. And that's another thing, I did find, for someone who was pretty strong, he was very, very easily dispossessed at times, and I think that was down to his ball control, because he was taking some dodgy touches. But as I say that, his ball control wasn't the best, but his first touch was always good, and I don't understand why he doesn't have the flair trait, because he was doing like them little flicks with the ball for the first touch, so that was a bit weird. But anyway, going into some of the clips, the things you're going to see, obviously you're not going to expect him to be ridiculously pacey, but the thing that shocked me the most about him was his positioning and his passing, because he got involved in a lot of attacks. I mean, he got 3 assists, but he was setting up a lot of chances, and you're going to see that in the clips. Holds up play well and then slides the ball through to someone to set up in a chance, and he did this constantly. He's got the 3-star weak foot, which, you know what, I didn't actually find his right foot to be that bad. It's not that clinical, but it wasn't actually that bad for not the best weak foot. But as you can see, this is probably the most AIDS goal I've ever scored. His keeper sees Andy Carroll running at him, absolutely cracked himself, drops the ball, and Carroll gets a nice tap in. But at least Carroll kept up the chase. You know, if he didn't have the position, didn't have the pace, he wouldn't have got to that, and we may not have seen a goal. But once again, causing trouble in the box with his height and strength, eventually gets it all back and actually scores with his right foot. As I said, his weak foot wasn't actually too bad for a 3-star weak foot. One of the issues I did have with him was he wins headers. He wins nearly every header. But for me, I just couldn't get a header on target. I don't know if it's me or what, but I just couldn't get a header on target. But if you're good at heading and you can time it right, you'll have a lot of fun with him. I just couldn't get the shots on the headers on target, but he was winning about 99% of the headers, which is one of the things I really liked about him. Anyway, overall, I'm actually going to give Inform Andy Carroll an 8 out of 10. A decent player, and if he drops to like 20, 30k, definitely give him a go. Pattern run up top with a fast striker, and I think you'll enjoy him because his hold-up play is awesome, and he wins everything in the air pretty much. So I do feel that a lot of you will definitely find a use for him. And 74 pace, let's be honest, that's not exactly slow, but I do feel his dribbling does let him down quite a bit. But as you can see, the positives do completely outweigh the negatives, with the main thing for me being his hold-up play and passing, and I do think he'd make a good centre-forward in a false 9. Anyway guys, that is my review of Inform Andy Carroll. If you have enjoyed, remember to leave a like, comment below who you'd like for you next. I'm really looking forward to using second Inform Perisic, just saying. And yeah, have a very good day. Adios.